Hi, I'm Viveka. I am primarily a vocal yoga instructor, meaning I incorporate yogic techniques and philosophies into my voice teaching. However, today I'm very excited to share with you a piece of my yogic practice. This video can be used in preparation for your voice practice. It is a little bit longer than my other video, which I'll link below, in which I offer just a short 5 to 10 minute physical warm-up before singing. This video will be 15 to 20 minutes long and will include a sound healing with Shavasana at the end. As always, listen to your body, take it at your own pace, breathe, and I invite you to check in with your body before you start your practice. If you are an absolute beginner at yoga, this might not be the right video for you. You can also use props, including straps and blocks. Enjoy your practice. Let's start with Warrior One, with the right foot forward, left foot back, feet are leg distance apart. Press back through the left heel, inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, bend in the right knee to get the shin vertical and knee over the ankle. Continue to press back through the left heel, drawing the left hip forward. Lift the breastbone and breathe. On your next exhale, twist to the right into rotated extended side angle, letting the left heel lift as left hand reaches to the ground or block and right arm overhead. Now scoot the left leg forward, plant the heel, straighten right leg, exhale into pyramid pose, keeping the chest open. Now scoot the left foot back, lower left knee, inhale, sweep the arms up, torso to vertical into crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus arms, drawing shoulder blades towards one another, down the back, lift breastbone. Now straighten the right leg, exhale, folding forward as you're able into half splits. Bending again in the right knee, press the heel down and scoot the left leg back to align right heel with the arch of the left foot. Stretch arms out into Warrior Two. Inhale, reach right arm overhead into Reverse Warrior, and exhale back to Warrior Two. Inhale, reach the right arm forward, then elbow to the thigh, press back through left heel as left arm reaches overhead for extended side angle. Inhale, and exhale back to Warrior Two. Now scoot left foot back to the left, both arms overhead for Warrior One once again, lowering right away into low lunge. Then planting hands beneath the shoulders, scoot the right leg back into plank, engage the core. Inhale. On the exhale, lower the knees, draw the hips back into child's pose. Inhale, draw yourself forward into forearm plank. And exhale, release the hips to the mat, lift the breastbone for Sphinx. Exhale, reach arms forward and release forehead to the floor, full prostration. Now place hands beneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift breastbone into Cobra. And exhale, release. Prepare for down dog by tucking the toes, drawing elbows in, engage the core. Inhale, and exhale, launch yourself into down dog, pressing the hands down and lifting the hips, rolling the upper arms from the inside over the tops to the outside, broadening space between the shoulder blades. Breathe as you lift the hips up and back, and feel free to walk your dog, bending one knee and pressing through the opposite heel, then the other. Breathe. Throat and jaw are soft. Continue to lift hips up and back, spine is long and neutral, as you slowly over time lower heels toward the floor. Now draw gaze forward, bend knees, inhale, and exhale, step or hop feet forward between the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine, gaze forward. Exhale into Uttanasana, forward fold. Release the head and neck. Inhale, bend the knees and rise up, sweeping arms overhead. And exhale, hands to the heart for a moment of Tadasana, mountain pose. Now switching to that other side, prepare for Warrior One with left foot forward, right foot back. Press back through right heel, inhale, raise arms. Exhale, bend in the left knee to get the shin vertical and knee over the ankle. Continue to press back through the right heel, drawing the right hip forward, lift the breastbone and breathe. On your next exhale, twist to the left into rotated extended side angle, letting the right heel lift, reach left arm overhead. Now scoot right leg forward, plant the heel, straighten left leg, exhale into pyramid pose, keeping the chest open. Now scoot the right foot back, lower right knee, Inhale, sweep the arms up, torso to vertical into crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus arms, drawing shoulder blades towards one another down the back. Now straighten through the left leg, folding forward as you're able into half splits, keeping the chest open. Bending again in left knee, press the heel down, scoot right leg back, aligning and grounding warrior two. Stretch arms out to the side. Inhale, reach left arm overhead into reverse warrior, and exhale back to warrior two. Inhale, reach the left arm forward, then elbow to the thigh, press back through right heel as right arm reaches overhead for extended side angle. Inhale, and exhale back to warrior two. Now scoot right foot back to the right, both arms overhead for warrior one once again, lowering into low lunge, then planting hands beneath the shoulders, scoot the left leg back into plank, engage the core, inhale. On the exhale, lower the knees, draw the hips back into child's pose. Inhale, draw yourself forward into forearm plank, and exhale, release hips to the mat, lift breastbone for Sphinx. Now let's draw left hand toward right elbow, press down through left forearm as you bend in right knee, reach right arm back to the right foot. Gently draw the right foot toward the outer right buttock, and the hand can reach to inner foot or ankle or to the top of the foot if it's accessible. Breathe into the sensations here in Ardha Bhekasana, half frog quad stretch. Soften the jaw and throat, breathe, and release without slingshotting the foot back. Switch to that other side. From Sphinx, draw right hand toward left elbow, press right forearm down as left hand reaches back to left foot, draw the foot toward the outer buttock, move at your own pace, don't force it. Slow and deep breaths, soft throat and jaw. One more breath, and slowly release. Inhale, Sphinx, and exhale into full prostration, practicing surrender. Now place hands beneath the shoulders again. Inhale into Cobra, perhaps rising a little more this time, and turn head side to side for a gentle neck stretch. Exhale, release. Prepare again for down dog. Tuck the toes, draw elbows in, engage the core. Inhale, and exhale, launch yourself into down dog, pressing down through inner edges of the hands as you externally rotate the upper arms, broadening the space between the shoulder blades. Breathe as you lift the hips up and back, prioritizing the long spine and open chest. Slowly over time, straighten the legs and lower the heel toward the floor. Practicing patience, listen to your body, make any small adjustments needed. Now draw the gaze forward, bend the knees, inhale, exhale, step or hop the feet forward between the hands and exhale into Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, rise up, sweeping arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart for another moment in Tadasana. Now let's practice some seated postures, starting with Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose, sitting on your mat or a folded blanket with soles of the feet together and knees apart. Hands can be clasping the ankles or feet as you extend from inner groin to inner knee in both legs. Hands can be also reaching behind the back, pressing down into the floor as you lift your breastbone. As you're able, let's start to fold forward on each exhalation, pulling the belly in, keeping the chest open, breathing into the sensations. This is completely optional. You may also choose to stay seated upright as you externally rotate the thighs, encouraging knees to release down. One more breath here. And slowly release. From here, let's extend the right leg and draw the sole of the left foot to inner right thigh for Janu Shirshasana, head to knee pose. We won't actually be drawing the head to the knee, and a strap may be supportive here. Reach the right hand or strap to the right foot. Gently pull as you lift the breastbone. Work with the breath, exhaling to draw the right side of the belly any amount closer toward the right thigh, keeping the chest open. Now externally rotate right arm to clasp inner edge of the foot with thumb pointing down for revolved head to knee pose, reaching left arm overhead, then clasping outside of the foot or the strap if it's accessible. Otherwise, keep arm actively reaching to the right as you breathe into those left ribs. Now turn and face the right foot. Continue to gently pull on the foot or strap as you draw the breastbone forward. Exhale to fold while keeping chest as open as possible. And slowly release. Let's switch to that other side, extending the left leg, drawing sole of the right foot to inner left thigh. Reach the left hand or strap to left foot and gently pull as you lift the breastbone. Work with the breath, exhaling to draw the left side of the belly any amount closer toward the left thigh, keeping chest open. Now externally rotate left arm to clasp inner edge of the foot with thumb pointing down for revolved head to knee pose, reaching right arm overhead, then clasping outside of the foot or the strap if it's accessible, otherwise keeping arm actively reaching to the left as you breathe into those right ribs. Now turn and face the left foot. Continue to gently pull on this foot or strap as you draw the breastbone forward. Exhale to fold while keeping chest as open as possible. And slowly release. Now let's extend both legs for wide-angled seated forward bend, Upavista Konasana. Start by moving organically a little bit side to side, then turn to face that right leg. Keeping the left leg active, work with the breath in the way we did before, inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to deepen, keeping the chest as open as possible, gently pulling on the foot or the strap as you lift the breastbone and fold forward. And slowly release. Now turning toward the left leg, keep the right leg active as you draw left side of the belly any amount closer to that left thigh on each exhale, gently pulling with the hands or straps to assist in keeping the chest open. Inhaling to lengthen, exhale, pull belly in and fold. Slowly release, then let's move organically back and forth once again. Let it feel good. Preparing to fold forward, let's start by pressing hands into the floor behind us and lifting the breastbone. Keep that length of the spine as we exhale and pull the belly in, drawing the breastbone forward and staying active through both legs. If it's too much to fold forward, simply stay in an upright position, actively pressing through the heels and breathing into the sensations. If you're choosing to fold forward, work with the breath by lengthening on each inhale, perhaps eventually supporting with the forearms or the elbows, with hands supporting the chin. You can play with reaching the arms and spider crawling the fingers forward, keeping the breastbone lifting, and perhaps eventually releasing head onto stacked forearms. Feel free to gently rock the head side to side, keeping throat and jaw soft, and then change which forearm is on top. Release the head once again, keeping the chest open. Now slowly press yourself on back up and bend in the knees, drawing them toward one another. Then press the knees into the hands for a moment to stabilize hips. Now preparing for Navasana, boat pose. Start with hands clasping beneath the thighs as you rock back, balance on the sit bones and engage the core. Knees are bent at first, then extend the legs, release your hold on the thighs as you're able, keeping chest open, and ideally the toes are slightly above the level of the eyes. You can play with flexing and pointing the feet, bending one knee then the other, and slowly release. Let's keep the core engaged as we move through low boat pose on our way to reclined position. Stretch yourself out for a moment. Then preparing for reclined twist. Bend in the knees, scoot the hips to the right. On an exhale, roll the belly from left to right, releasing knees to the left as you release right arm to the right and head turns to the right. Left arm can be reaching to the outer right thigh. With each exhale, deepen the stretch, the twist, and roll the belly any amount further from left to right until you find your edge, then stay and breathe right there, softening the throat and jaw. Slowly untwist and move to that other side, scooting hips back to neutral, then over to the left. On your next exhale, roll belly from right to left, twisting upper body to the left, knees to the right, and encourage that left shoulder to soften down as you deepen the twist with each exhale until you find your edge, then stay and breathe right there. Soft throat and jaw, slow, deep, even breaths. And slowly release. Now widen the feet apart. Release both knees to the left for reclined deer posture. Head turns to that opposite side. Now let the right knee lead as the left knee passively follows as you turn to that other side and windshield wiper those knees back and forth at your own pace, turning head gently side to side, soothing the nervous system. Now hug the knees into the chest, rock from side to side, massaging the low back, Allow the head to passively follow. And now let's stimulate the lymphatic system by wiggling the legs and arms. Shake it out. Let it feel good. And then hug the knees into the chest once again, rocking side to side. Nice work. Now let's prepare for Shavasana by extending the legs, lengthening the tailbone. Scoot the shoulder blades a little closer toward one another and release the arms to your side, palms facing up. Lengthen through the crown of the head, perhaps lifting the head up off the floor for a moment, and then soften and release the jaw, throat, shoulders. Focus on the breath moving through the body as you practice surrender and thank your body for all its good work. If the mind starts to wander, gently lead it back to the breath or the healing sounds as you allow the body to deeply rest, fully receiving the benefits of your practice. start to bring yourself back, noticing yourself in this moment in time. Wiggle the toes and fingers, bend the knees, and then slowly roll on over to that right side. Take another breath in this position, and then press yourself on up to a seated position. Thanking yourself for all your good work today. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.